I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
This flu season is one of the worst in the last 10 years.
And here, Bob Snyder, the administrator of the Department of Health for Flagler County, says the impact has been moderate compared to other parts of the state.
We don't believe that we've reached our peak yet, and so let's say over the last 4 weeks, we've seen an uptick each week and each day of each week in the number of people who have presented themselves with flu-like symptoms to both the emergency room, urgent care centers, and doctors' offices.
He says they're seeing about 12 new cases of flu each day. Snyder predicts peak will come soon. He offers this advice.
And the most important thing truly is to wash your hands constantly and just try not to touch your face with your hands.
He adds people should still get a flu vaccine despite reports of it not being as effective this year.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
A fight breaks out in Flagler Beach and witnesses say there was blood everywhere. Deputies were called to Woodpecker and Cardinal Lanes Monday for reports of multiple people fighting. When they arrived, they found a man stumbling and bleeding from his mouth and face. Police say he had gotten into a fight with Anthony Anzalone and Brian Griggs. Anzalone claims the alleged victim was trying to break into his trailer. He says he pushed the man and he fell to the ground. The alleged victim claims his girlfriend was inside the trailer and he needed to speak with her. Deputies say Anzalone then slashed tires on a vehicle and slammed the man's head into a car bumper, with him and Griggs allegedly kicking him repeatedly. Anzalone and Griggs face charges of aggravated battery. The Flagler County Commission has voted to accept a settlement with the owners of a dog that was declared dangerous after it bit an 8-year-old child almost 3 years ago. John Arking has the details.
Bacchus, a chocolate-covered Labrador owned by Jay and Dawn Sweat, was declared dangerous after he mauled the face of a boy who entered their home in July of 2015 without being invited in. The couple appealed to the circuit court, where a judge declared the county's handling of the case improper and then redefined how the county should handle such cases in the future. If accepted by the Sweats, the settlement would likely nullify the judge's order and rescind the dangerous dog label. The Sweats would need to provide proof of vaccination to the county and confine Bacchus with a fence. They would also need to make sure he is leashed and muzzled when he is taken out, and would be required to put the dog through behavioral training and have a tracking device implanted. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
Flagler County voters have an opportunity to get to know the candidates running for the school board. Rich Petchke reports.
This evening, the Flagler County Republicans are hosting a Flagler School Board Candidate Forum that will take place at Palm Coast City Hall on Lake Avenue. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. The forum begins at 6 p.m. According to organizers, the forum is open to registered Republicans and their guests. Confirmed participants include Andy Dans, Trevor Tucker, Janet McDonald, John Fisher, and Paul Anderson, who will be tackling a number of education issues. This is the first of several candidate forums that are being hosted by Flagler County Republicans. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Petchke.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.